Spice Rack, where you at? Hey, y'all, it's been a long time. It feels like a long week has passed, but we are here. I am happy that you are all here. Thank you for watching. And those that are catching the replay, I appreciate you. While you're coming in, I'm going to go ahead and share this out a few times. So feel free to trickle in. If you would like to share, I'd be appreciative of that as well. We have a good show today. I'm excited because this is something I've been looking more into, and I think that we have a good guest that will give us some insight on how to use these things properly. So I'm really excited about that. So you guys come on in, come on in. Okay. Let me see here. If you've come in and I haven't said hello, I am sorry. I'm just sharing this out. So I will be with everyone in just a moment. Okay. So for those of you who weren't here, I have to do it again, maybe when we get a few more people in here, because, my girl Tasha from Tasha Society, she has inspired me to step my game up. And I watched her live this past Saturday, which y'all make sure you come and check it out. I think it's at 6 p.m. Eastern. She does interviews for small YouTubers or with small YouTubers. And she had these cute little slides that came on to introduce her guests, that also introduced her, talked about her show, or just kind of preview what was going on. So if you did catch it at the beginning, you saw my little slide that I'm trying to improve on. Hi, Raymond. Santana, hello, welcome. I don't think I've seen you before, so welcome in. But as I was saying, I'm trying to step up my game with my graphics and such. So tell me what you think about them when you see them. Let me know how you like it. I think it's really quick. It's only like 35 seconds because I don't know how to make it longer. And I have to hit up my girl Tasha to ask her what the secrets are, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I will play it for the 4 of you that are here. Thank you. While we're waiting for the others to join us. And then we'll go ahead and start to get into the show. So here it is. Tell me if you guys know how to make it better or how to make it longer. Let me know. You see how it just cuts off? I want it to be a digression. Is it degression? To go down. And I also want it to be a little bit longer. So I'm thinking I can do a slide or something when I first come in, maybe have the guests kind of roll on, like their pictures roll on of their business information and all that. And then that could be done while I'm sharing it out. But I don't know how to do it, y'all. Help me. I use Canva because that's what Tasha uses. For my thumbnails and stuff, I had always been using PicMonkey, but PicMonkey does not let you animate very much. So I think Canva might be a better bet. It's just hard to learn some new software, and I can't quite figure it out. So if you guys have any tips and tricks, I appreciate it. This is my first time watching. I saw you in somebody's live. I just can't remember. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm wondering, maybe was it Triple C and Joe show or Tasha Society? Those are the ones I think I was in recently, or Ruby Love, maybe one of them. But welcome to the Spice Rack. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so I think what we'll do is, let me just make a few announcements and then we'll go ahead and get into the show. So this week, you guys, is a good week because today actually marks 7 days until my man comes home. So if you know me, you know what that's all about. If you don't know, there's plenty of videos on my page talking all about that, and we'll fill you in. So feel free to go check it out. But that means next Wednesday, it will be the day he's coming home, which means I will not be here. So support assistant will be on a break, probably for sure next Wednesday, possibly the Wednesday after that. But I'm thinking that I'll just have to take a 1 week break. But then we'll get back into it. So I'm hoping when I come back, that's why I was kind of asking you guys for ideas regarding the slides, because I want to have all of that stuff ready and good so it has a whole new rollout when I come back. So if you have any tips or tricks, please let me know. Also, if you are working with or know of or purchase from a Black-owned business, a small Black-owned business that you think would be great to put on the show, whether it is just to boost their sales or give them some more airtime, or where they can explain their products, please DM me them, because I'm always looking for more Black-owned businesses. Like I said, the reason I started this is because my goal is to eventually have a fully run Black-owned household. So that means everything that I use in my household, I want to be Black-owned. So that's my goal. And if you guys can continue to share those things with me, I'd really appreciate it. It might have been Triple C. Okay, wonderful. Aren't they the best? I love them. Actually, that reminds me, I need to find them. I didn't send my stuff to them. Let's see. I always forget that she's changed her name back to, I think her YouTube's always been that, but I mean her Instagram. But she was Triple C. Now I got to go back and put the whole name there. This week, okay, so also you've known too, a couple weeks ago I had Kia on from Lash by Kia. She was telling us about crystals and how they're important, how they're used, those kind of things. And so I bought some from her, and the one that I'm wearing today, this is my first time wearing it, and I was trying to save it at first because I wanted to potentially have her back on to kind of talk more about it now that I have them. But she's so great that she sent a little note card that has all the info about this quartz. So I'm wearing the clear quartz, and it's called the Master Healer. And she said that it promotes harmony, energy, clarity, calmness, healing, psychic abilities, absorbs, releases, and regulates energy, and aids in concentration and memory. And honey, all of these things I need, but when I saw the concentration and memory, I really need that. My memory is awful. So I'm hoping that this just helps bring some more juju, good positive juju to me. But this is so pretty. Look at it. And then I believe she makes the beaded chains that it comes on, which is, it's elastic. So you just put it over your head. And she's got it on there pretty secure with the some wire. But this is from Lash by Kia. And I think I ordered all the ones she had. So I'm gonna have to ask her like when I need to wear them, or can I do you wear them all at once, or how do you do it? But this is the clear quartz. Hi, Triple C. Thanks for coming. I met Raymond, and Raymond thinks that he came to me from you. So I think that's awesome. Thank you so much, Raymond and Dana. I appreciate you. So this was the start, we started January with Kia coming on. I think she was out on my first show in January, just because, 2020 kind of beat everybody up, and we're trying to get some freshness in and come in anew. And I wanted to see what these were all about, because everybody's been talking about the crystals. And, I want to get the information from people that really know what they're doing, because I don't want any bad things coming when you're messing with things and not understanding what it's for. I just don't want that. I want to make sure that I know what's going on. So Kia started my interest. And so from Kia, I went on to do a Facebook Live with my boy, Devontae. Y'all know him as the Motivator King. He's also on Instagram and Facebook. A lot of you have caught on and started following him. And he had me on while he was talking about his book. We were talking about my channel. We were talking about a bunch of things. And this young lady was on the live, and he was like, you two need to connect. Y'all make sure you connect. So sure enough, I can't remember if I hit her up or she hit me up, but I went on her website and started ordering like crazy, because when I saw what she had, I was like, oh, I've always wanted to know more about these things. So fortunately, I got some good stuff from her, and she's going to come on today with us. I know I see her down in the guest room. I think she just popped off for a second. And you know what? Let me grab a pair of scissors, because I want to be able to open this. 1 second. Okay, so everything is still in its package because I want her to tell me exactly what to do. I don't want to mess anything up. I'm just so excited because everything looks so cute. Ooh-wee. Ooh. Okay, I can't wait. So you guys, without further ado, the young lady that's coming onto our show, she is her own business owner. She owns Divine Treasures, and her name is Regina Maria. So I want you to welcome her in, and let's add her to the stream. Hello.
Hey, can you see me okay? Let me make sure this, I had to wipe my camera. I'm good. Is my camera okay? Is it a little blurry?
You're kind of blurry a little bit. Do you have something over the camera?
You know, I had a tape, and I think, let me get maybe a little something to clean it. I had a sticky tape.
Okay.
On it, and that's probably
While she's
why.
getting set up, I'll just check in the comments. I'm doing good, Dana. Thanks for checking, hon. I appreciate you. I was just thinking this week has been so nuts because, you know, I'm getting ready for baby and everything. I think that's a, well, I can't tell if that's a little better or not. But I have taken my video live at the very end of it, and I've been driving, so I haven't been able to type, but I have been there, girl. Okay, that's better.
A little bit better?
That's a little bit better, yeah.
My laptop's a little old, but...
Hello, Regina Maria. I love that. It just rolls off. Regina Maria's Divine Treasures. That is wonderful.
Thank you.
So how are you today?
You know what? I'm amazing.
Okay.
I always try to find something to be grateful for. I just came back from Sedona, Arizona.
Ooh, nice.
And it was amazing, amazing. It's like a little town of hippies, which that's me. So I fit right in, and I went and did some climbing up, and went to a birthing cave, which was amazing, divine feminine energy.
Wow.
Indigenous women would give birth there at this cave, and they would climb up this cave. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Climb up
and so I'm just
what?
And give birth in this cave.
Wow.
Yes. And it was just, I'm telling you, you have to go visit Sedona, Arizona. You have to. It's built over quartz crystal. So geologists looked at, so the energy is just, yes. So yeah, it was amazing. I just went there by myself, didn't know nobody. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going on this little journey. And it was very emotional. And because I did this on my own. Yeah. It was beautiful.
So you said you were there you went there all by yourself?
Yeah. I flew in, of course, from Washington to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Camped out in my car the first night. Because I didn't want to pay money for a hotel, because I got an Airbnb down in Sedona. So I got up early in the morning, drove down there, and met some amazing people. Amazing. It was just divine appointment. And I was there and got back. Yeah. So it was so much fun.
That sounds amazing.
What's that?
How long were you there?
I got there Thursday night and I left Monday morning.
Okay, that's a good little getaway. That's nice. Awesome.
Yeah, went hiking and it was amazing.
I appreciate you for coming on.
I'm gonna turn you up a little bit.
Okay. I know Devontae, I shared it to him, so hopefully he pops in, but I know he's going to be so thrilled because he's been talking about you for months now to connect. So I'm glad that we finally made that happen.
Yes, I gave him a reading. Which was cool. Did? So yeah, he had a reading. I did, and it was amazing. He just was like, okay, I'm taking this information and I'm using it.
He is definitely awesome. He is open to learning so much, which makes him amazing. So
and I got his book too.
Good.
Yep, I'm reading. I took it on my trip and was taking notes, and it's awesome. So.
That's awesome. That is good. I'm glad. So tell us about Regina Maria's Divine Treasures. When did you start? What got you started? How did we get here?
Let's see. So I started back in 2017.
Okay.
Before I started, I had a little hobby. I would create smudge bundles because I was really into herbs and just Mother Nature, plant medicine. Okay. And I just, I was making bundles and I started bringing them to work and just passing them out to my coworkers. And they're like, well, you need to just start selling these. And, and I'm like, oh, well, okay. And I'm also a yoga instructor. And so that tied into a lot of plant medicine and just meditating. And that was something that was a benefit and a plus to it. So I decided to just open up a business.
Wow.
Yeah,
I have seen people using the sage. I just learned that that's called smudging. I didn't know that that's what that term was. So what I
Yeah.
purchased were things that I thought that would, help me bring in 2020 with some good vibes and really just clear the energy in my home to welcome my husband home and make sure that everything's just good.
Mm.
So what I want to do is go through what I bought, and then maybe you can tell me to make sure I know how to use them correctly. Does that sound good?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And just so everybody knows, I've pinned her. Thank you, Dana, for doing that. But I pinned her IG and up here on the screen, and also her information is in the description. And let me just see who I missed. Hey, Tootsie, thanks for dropping in, girl. It's okay. Hope you're feeling better. And this is our live. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you for being here. And the others that I see that are in the chat that aren't speaking or watching, I appreciate you guys for being here too. Okay, so the first thing I'm opening is this pretty blue bottle, and
Yes.
it says Regina Maria's Divine Treasures. So what's in this bottle?
So that is my smudge spray.
Okay.
So now, people that aren't familiar, so you can use other herbs to smudge for protection besides white sage.
Okay.
And so I combined a few essential oil herbs, protection herbs, along with a crystal infused for protection.
Okay.
It has a little bit of Florida water in it. And that's a spray. So like if you're somewhere where you can't smudge burn, you can use that spray and spray it, and you set your intentions. Protection, cleansing your energy, and that's what that bottle's for. And it's made with Washington rainwater.
Did you say Florida water? Is that what you said?
Florida water, yeah.
So that means water from
Florida water.
Okay.
No, so Florida water is another I call it a cleansing water that you can use, and I just add a few drops to it.
Okay.
Because it can be really strong. Yeah, and then so it's another cleansing. So everything I add to that bottle is for cleansing.
Okay.
So you can cleanse your space, cleanse your energy. Rainwater is another one that you can use to cleanse because it's another cleansing. So.
Well, I will tell you, the smell makes me feel very like woosah. It's a very calming, relaxing. I don't know what you mixed in here, but it smells really good. I mean, it definitely, there's essential oils in here by the smell, but it has very smooth, mellow vibe to it, which I am digging that. Awesome.
So it's very important too. Oh, sorry. So when I do make my products, I set my intention into my products, which is very important when you are purchasing products from the products that are for spirituality. You want to set your intention, so you want to make sure that your energy's cleansed and that you're focused on setting that intention in that product.
That was just what I was about to ask you. Like, what this goes well. Regina, do you have us? Do you have us on more than one tab? I have a little bit of echo, and I think we might have more than one of us playing. Do you have the YouTube on something else? I'm just making sure I don't, because sometimes I do.
Have the mute on. No, just one.
Okay, good. All right. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Renelle. Thanks for coming in. Okay, so this is, I'm so excited about this. Okay, now this looks like a shell, and it also is the sage. So,
yes.
Okay. Now, where do you get the shells from? Ooh, pretty.
So I actually go out and pick the shells myself. I go to a beach out in Belfair. It is a oyster shell.
Oh, is it?
And so I don't, yes, I don't use abalone shells because they're being farmed. And I just felt it in my heart that, like, let's just
Yeah.
give those a rest and let them, because they're being destroyed. So
Right.
there's abundance of oyster shells. So I go
Okay.
pick them myself.
Cool. And then this is the sage?
Yes, that's the white sage with the
Okay.
rose.
And okay, yes. So you guys can see it's wrapped in the rose petals. So now how do we use these?
So it's very important when you're smudging with anything to set your intentions.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're trying to cleanse your home, if you're just trying to cleanse your energy, help bring a calmness to your energy. I smudge every day, and I use different herbs for smudging, not just white sage.
Okay.
And it just, it brings a very relaxing, calm energy to your, to help you just, if you feel like you're anxious and you need to just, I need to smudge, I need to get that energy off. And so that's what I use that for. And that's the rose petal. And that also promotes self-love.
Now, how does the shell come involved? Is this where you set the sage at, or how does that work?
Yes. So when you're burning, so I have here, when you're burning your sage, this is one that I have, you put it right in the shell and you can set it there to let it burn and the ash will drop.
Ah. Okay, so you don't have to do necessarily what they're doing on TV where they're just waving it all around the room. You can just let it burn in like sitting down in a space. It doesn't have to be wanded around.
Right. So if you're wanting to cleanse your energy, you want to have the smudge bundle burning, and you can have it burning in your shell and just kind of bringing in the air, and just kind of taking it in, breathing. Sometimes people will put it on the floor and let the smoke come up and just kind of stand over the smoke. So you're setting your intentions with that. So after you do that, you can just set it down and just let it burn. And then when you're in your home and you're wanting to cleanse your home, you want to start from front to back, making sure that everything's clean, all the dust, everything, because negative energy, stagnant energy hides in dark spaces. So you want to make sure you get all that out. After you do that, and it's smoke all in the house because you're going from front to back, you want to let it kind of settle and then open up the windows and let all that out.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So let the air out because it's taking all the bad energy with it. Got it. That makes sense.
And that also goes with changing your crystals as well. So I noticed you have your crystal, that you got a crystal, and when you get your crystals, you want to smudge your crystals also and set your intention in the crystal and set your energy in the crystal.
Oh.
So that's what you can use that for as
well. Okay. That is so good to know. Wow. Now, what made you get into this? How did you get into the saging and learning what it's about? What drew you to that?
I would say when I first started practicing, but as far as when I had my ancestral altar, and then also like with my grandma, she had her altar growing up.
Okay.
Watching her, this and her altar opened up my eyes.
I think we're losing you. You're choppy. We can't. I don't think we can hear you. Are you there? Are you there, Regina? Oh, she's there. I don't think she hears me. Are you there? Regina? You're chopping in and out. We can't hear you. Maybe sometimes you might have to pop off and then go back in. Sometimes that helps. Oh, we froze. She's frozen. Oh no. Hey, Tasha. Thanks, girl. That's all good. Well, I hope she can come back in. Here, I'm going to take her out and hopefully she'll pop back on. Are you there? Ah! Okay, I'm going to remove her and then hopefully she'll come back in. Jeez, I hope she can come back. I'm going to tell her, come back. Let me message her just in case she's like, what just happened? I hope she tries to pop back on. That is unfortunate. She has a lot of good information. Let me see here. Where's she at? Where's she at? Okay. Come back on. Okay. Well, you guys, first of all, I'm learning so much. Hi, Deanna. Good to see you. I'm learning so much because I didn't know, for one, I didn't know it was called smudging. I didn't know that, but I also didn't know about the setting your intentions before you do your saging. And then also before you set your intentions into your crystals. So I've got to make sure I do that for all of those. But I just like the idea because you know how people are talking about manifestation and how strong your mind is. And really the only thing that ever stops us is us. And I think this is kind of a testament to that. Like your mind and the way you think and the way you proceed, really you are the one that dictates how things go and the energy that flows around you. You get to operate and pick what energies you want and what you don't want. And I actually have some things coming up, which you guys know mostly about most of them, but things coming up where I want to make sure that my intention is that my intentions are received well and that I am doing the best that I can do and being the best that I can be. And even the people I'm welcoming into my home, I want to make sure that they come in and feel that energy so that we can have a great an encounter. You know what I mean? Like, I think that this is really important. I'm definitely reading more into it and just seeing how far back this goes. The ancestors, they knew what they were doing. I see her down there. I don't see, she hasn't popped on the screen yet. So I hope she might be having some internet issues, which I was having earlier today. And I was really concerned that this is going to mess up today. But she does have one other product that I got from her. And I think this is I can't remember, but I think this is a butter. Is it what it is? It doesn't say in here, but hopefully she'll come back on and let me know. But doesn't she just have a cool vibe about her? She seems so chill and just very centered and grounded. I want to be like that. I really do. I feel like I'm all over the place all the time. And I just want, really what's important to me is to make sure that I'm focusing my energy in the right place. Oh, here she is. Let's see if it works. Can you see us? Oh, I think she's frozen. Oh no, are you frozen? I think she's frozen. I keep hearing audio come in and out, but I haven't heard her yet. So hopefully, are you there? Ah! Oh my goodness. Of course. Oh, she's on mute. Let me unmute her. You're muted. You muted yourself. Oh my goodness. Let's see. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. You got to unmute yourself. Oh no. Let me see. Okay. Check your phone. Check your phone. The comment says, yes, she does seem very chill and grounded. Yeah, which you guys missed, what she said at the very beginning. She just got back from Sedona, Arizona, and she went into the birthing caves where the indigenous women would climb up the cave, pregnant, mind you, and then give birth. They'd climb up the cave and give birth, and she got to go and experience that. Can you imagine? And the cave is built out of the clear quartz, which is also what I'm wearing. So I'm sure it's gorgeous if it's built out of this. And then you going there and seeing where people, you can hear me, we can't hear you. Oh, she's saying that, and I'm typing it. She just said she can hear me. We can't hear you. And you're frozen. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Deanna. You know, my auntie made me these earrings. These are my Christmas presents. She made them all on her own. Now she is not officially a Black-owned business, but I've been talking to her about getting her own YouTube channel
Okay, I
started. So,
can hear
okay, we can hear you a little bit. Are you there?
you now.
Can you hear us? Okay, we can hear you. It
Or
just chopped in and out. No, it's choppy. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Oh no. Yeah, she was saying that we need to go to Sedona. And I've always wanted to go. I'm just scared of being in the desert because it's so hot and I do not do well when it's hot. But it sounds like it'd be amazing. But back to you, Deanna. My auntie made these for me for my Christmas present. And then when I put this on today, I was like, oh, that goes so well. And this dress I got from Shein. I'm going to do a haul on the things that I ordered from them. Oh, no. I hope that we might have to reschedule because I really want to talk to her some more. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so she went to Sedona for the weekend by herself. She said she slept in her car. She drove or got down there, flew down there from Seattle because she lives up here where I do. Flew down there and was there from, I think she said Saturday to Monday, and just kind of had a quick little woosah moment, which is amazing. So if you missed it when she first came on, she said that this is some smudging spray. So if you're not in a place or not unable to burn your sage and smudge that way, that this spray has a bunch of different essential oils. It has some Washington rainwater, and then she said some Florida water. And she was it's not from Florida like I thought. I thought it was like, how you get water from Florida? But no, that's what they call it. And she has it built into the essential oils. And one thing she said that was really like, duh, that's so dope that she does it this way. But she sets her intentions in her products on when she's giving them away, on what she wants those to bring to the consumer, which that just makes so much sense. Does that not make sense? But it also just kind of gives you that, like, you know what, it's coming from someone who wants the best for you. It's coming from someone who wants to help you bring out the best in yourself, which is what I'm really trying to do, y'all. It's been a work in progress. We take one step at a time. Sweet Jesus. Sedona is gorgeous. Yes, my kind of lady. I know, she just has such a cool vibe. I really am digging her. I really hope she can come back. Well, and just in case she does not come back, the other thing that I ordered from her, I believe this is a butter. I'm not sure how to use it. Ooh, it's nice though. It smells very much like, smells very good. Ooh, it feels good too. Okay, let's see. She's back. Let's see if this works. Okay, how about now? Can you hear us?
Okay.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Good. Okay. So
I live in the woods. Okay.
That is okay. The visual is a little laggy, but as long as we can hear you, that's all that matters. That's good. Thank you for coming back. So the last thing that I had in my box was this, which I believe is some type of a butter. I can't remember exactly what it was, but can you tell us about this and how we use this one? It's good. Can you hear me? Are you there? Oh no. It is not help. It's not letting us be great today. Are you there? Can you see me? Can you see? Can you hear us? Oh my goodness. We're trying. We're trying. Of course. Of course. Well, I don't think she can hear us, or we can't hear her, one or the other. But I'm gonna try to pop onto her website because I think I can find what I ordered, and then that way I can at least be accurate on what I'm telling you this is.
Divine butter.
Oh, divine. Okay, we're getting you a little bit. You popped in. Hopefully we can. You keep talking and we'll just listen. Oh no, we can't hear you. Oh my goodness. That's unfortunate. Man, that is unfortunate. Okay, so this is the divine butter, and according to no,
Here, a little choppy.
I can't. I
Mm-hmm.
can't hear her. We can't hear you, hun. Okay, so on the website, it says divine butter is shea butter added CBD oil, is great for muscle joint pain, shea butter and magnesium great for eczema and acne. Ooh, I know someone who is struggling with eczema right now.
Coffee.
I don't think she can hear us. Hold on. Let me see. We have not been able to get it together, unfortunately. Okay, so I actually know someone really close to me that's actually struggling with eczema right now. I'm going to tell her all about this because it has some good stuff in it. So it's the shea butter added CBD. Ooh, so that probably just seeps into your skin and relaxes you out a little bit and calms you and just helps you kind of get that woo-saw that you need. And it has a very natural smell. It smells like, is that eucalyptus? I don't know if it's eucalyptus. It doesn't say what she has in here, but she said, so it has shea butter and magnesium, and those are really good. She said it's for eczema and acne. Now, I would never consider putting putting more oil on acne, but if that's what's in there, awesome. It's very like, this has the texture. Okay, this is what it is. You know when you're making cookies or a cake and you got to set your butter out for room temperature and it's been out like all day and it just slices real easy and spreads real good on that toast? That's what this feels like. Totally that same consistency. It's let's see. There we go. Can you kind of see? It's very, very, very buttery, but like melted buttery, but not messy. It just has a very good, you know what I mean? Like, like that tells y'all anything. I'm like, stupid. I'm crazy. Ooh, I'm excited for this. This could be a good, like, especially with that CBD. If you have like some joint pain, get you a little and rub them on your knees, maybe in your elbow a little bit. Okay, she's back. Let's see if this comes. Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you there? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Can you hear us? Look at her. She's so cute. Her smiley self. She is beautiful. Tissy says the divine butter sounds nice, plus my face is dry. And Dina,
can you hear me now?
We can hear you. I think it's the lag.
I can hear you.
Okay, yay. I think that we're lagging. I think that's what's making it hard for us to keep hearing you. Dana says, "Wow, that's super awesome." Now I see her mouth. I see your mouth moving. I can't hear anything though. Oh goodness. Yeah. Okay, but can I just tell you, I love the little jar she puts it in. Look at this. For one, it's not plastic, it is glass. So you have to throw it out. It has the little
Okay, can you hear me?
We can hear you a little bit. You keep coming in and out. Okay. So the bottle has the little rubber stopper on the top, and then it has the little clasp. You know, it's kind of reminds me of like those old, not old, but like if you go to like those small towns and they sell you little honey or those little preserves and you got the little cute jar that you can use for other things. I like that, which totally makes sense and totally feel like follows her whole vibe because let me see. She's muted. Okay. She muted her. I didn't mute her, but that's, let's see. Are you there?
I am. Yes. Okay. I went upstairs.
Oh, that's the clearest we've heard you yet. Hopefully this works.
I can hear you though.
You can hear us. Okay, awesome. All right. I was just trying to fill them in on this butter. I was reading the ingredients from your website and telling them how I love that you put this in a glass jar and how cute your presentation is with this butter. So tell us, it says that it's good for eczema
Yeah,
and
I'm
acne.
here.
Yeah,
It's
I
going
think it's,
in and out a little bit. I went upstairs.
yeah, I think we just have a big lag. Can you
Yeah.
still hear us? Can you still hear me? Oh, that is a bummer. She's trying to. I wonder where she's at in Washington, because there's some
Let's
places
see.
we have so many trees and so many things going on. It just does not let you be great. It will not. The service is horrible. So I wonder where she's at exactly. But I am just grateful that she came on, and I appreciate that she's trying so hard to come back in here. What I think maybe I'll do is, once we can maybe have her get her, maybe if she's not at home and at another place, we can have her call in one day so that we can talk more about it, because I have so many
Kind of
questions.
chop.
It's so choppy. I'm gonna remove her just because it keeps chopping in and out. If you can hear me, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna remove you, and then we can maybe try to figure out another time to have you back. But thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you real soon, okay? Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad, you guys. Oh, that breaks my heart. Why does the technology have to act up on the day that you need it the most? Like, it drives me insane. Why does it do us like that? She's adorable. But I'll definitely try to get her back so we can talk more about the butter and the benefits of the CBD. That's what I wanted to get more into, is because I've been reading so much about it. Now, y'all know, if you know me, you know I do partake in some of those edibles every once in a while, especially for sleeping, because I don't sleep very well. But the CBD is another way to get some of the benefits from marijuana without the effects of the high that you would get from marijuana. So the cool thing is, now everybody is doing these infused oils and they're using them on their joints, and it's really, people are like, swear by it. So I bought this because I wanted to try it, but I also have a grandma who is in constant pain all the time. And we've tried all the things, and nothing seems to really work that well. I think she's doing like her turmeric capsules right now, and I think it helps a little bit. But I'm hoping I could just give her a good rub down and something like this, and for her to feel some relief. So I'm excited about this. And like I said, it has a very silky, buttery consistency, which is awesome. And then for those of you who came in, hi Sarah Love, I love you. For those of you that come in, I also bought the smudge spray. Now this is, if it's packed with essential oils. She said it has rainwater in it, Florida water, which I'm not exact. I'm going to find out again what she said that was, because I was so busy thinking, like, how'd you get Florida water all the way back to Washington? Florida water. Okay, so, oh, what is Florida water good for? Oh, so used often as a substitute for holy water, Florida water is often used purification and cleansing rites. Okay. You can also use it as a ritual offering for ancestors and deities. Cleanse and wipe down all the items on your sacred altar with the Florida water. And she had said that she had an ancestral altar, and that's kind of what got her into this. So it's really all about cleansing out that energy. And she was saying that you can use this if for some reason you're not able to burn the sage, which, here's the sage, and she's wrapped that in rose leaves. Look how cute that is. And so, you know how you see on TV and people are going around the room just doing this with the sage? She says it's very important to set your intentions on what you're trying to cleanse and what you're wanting to happen for that cleanse. And as well as she sets her intentions when she's making the products to send to us, so that energy already is coming. But you don't have to keep doing this all the time. You can light it, burn it, let it burn in your the shell, which is an oyster shell. She lets it burn in the shell. She said some people will burn it on the ground and let the smoke rise up, and that will be the cleansing. But after you've done the cleansing, because all that smoke is gathering up that bad energy, you want to open up the windows so that can go out. Did you know that? I didn't know that. That's a very good tip, or a good thing to know, because I would have never thought to open my windows afterwards. I would have just thought all you needed to do was a sage. So, when you're doing things like this, it's important that you get your information from credible sources and people that really know what they're doing, because you don't want to end up doing something that's going to end up harming you in some type of a way. You know what I mean? Whether it's just you're like, I'm trying to cleanse, but it feels heavy in here because you haven't let it out. Let it out, let it breathe, which makes so much sense because you have to do that with your house anyway. Like, you know, when you've been just kind of cooped up in the house for a little bit and it's not stank, but it's got you just need to open them windows and just get some fresh air in here. That fresh air is pulling out all of the smoke that is coming from the sage, which is going to then lend you the positive energy that you're looking for. I'm excited about that. I've told you guys, I mean, I've been looking at this and hearing about these so much, but you know how when things become kind of like a trend or a fad, and that's what I did not want this to be for me. I wanted to really understand it and learn it and figure out how I could apply that. So I started in 2020. I didn't see Kia in here. Oh, she's here. I'm so sorry, Regina. I think just the connection and we had a little bit of a lag and we could not communicate on here, but I really appreciate you for coming on so much. If you guys have questions in the comments, maybe you can ask her and she can answer them here in the comments. And since she's here with us, Tootsie saying, hey, Magical Blackness, welcome in. Learning something new. Me too. I've learned so much. I had no idea about opening the windows. I'm glad she shared that. I know you were saying you live in the woods. I was wondering which area, because Washington with all these trees, oh yeah, she's in Auburn. She's thick. She's in there thick. I get it, girl. We can go in the cooler months. I don't mind the heat, but you know my pasty wet butt. I'm down, Tootsie. I'm so down. I used to live in Southern AZ. Oh, you did? Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that about you. So one of the other things I was going to ask you, Regina, is do you have other things that you infuse with the CBD oil? Because I've been finding that helps a lot with, the aches and the pains and the joints, like you had mentioned. But it's also very interesting that this will help with the eczema. So is it the CBD that helps with the eczema, or is it the magnesium that helps with the eczema? The weather is perfect right now because it's their winter time. Okay, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. Man, I love the consistency you got on this. This is great. And like I said, I love this little jar because it's very environmental friendly, because you can use this for something else. And I already know exactly what I'm going to use for it when I get it. When it's empty. I have been on just a whole natural kick, and I've been trying to eat more plant-based. Can't say that I'm vegan because I still like a little pat of butter every once in a while, and I do like a Chick-fil-A nugget when I get a chance. The magnesium helps with eczema. Oh, I have a family member who has been really struggling with her eczema lately, and I'm going to make sure I tell her that. So we'll have to look into that some more. I might even give her some of this to try. That's awesome. Hey, Tiff, that's okay. Welcome in. Tootsie says, I was stationed there for a year, Sierra Vista, Arizona, about an hour south of Tucson and 3 hours south of Phoenix. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, I was saying I've been eating more healthy, trying to just be more whole grains or whole foods, plant-based. But like I said, I'm not fully vegan. I don't think I'll ever be fully vegan because I do like a piece of cheese every now and then. And I like some butter on my toast. I just don't want other stuff. I want butter. But I've been trying to get better quality items so that I'm making sure I'm eating the best of those things. But I also have been into, cooking, because if you're eating plant-based, you cook a lot. It's just what you do. And so by doing that, I've been getting into like seasoning and really finding quality seasonings. And I bought these salts, and I had planned on because they came in these little paper packets. And these will be perfect for my salts when I get done using it for the butter. So I love containers I can use for other things. Yeah, shea butter and coconut oil. Okay. I had told her about the shea butter. Coconut oil for me, I used to use it in my hair a lot, and I found that it makes my scalp itch a little bit. So I don't know that but I do use it for my skin, and on my skin it's fine, but in my hair it's not so great. She said the magnesium also helps with eczema and hair growth. So a lot of people deal with eczema in the scalp, and that will help with the thinning of the hair in the scalp. I have that. So can I put this in my scalp? I can use this just like to grease my scalp, Regina? Ooh, maybe that's a game changer because I have eczema in my scalp. I've struggled with that for a long time, and it was misdiagnosed for a lot of years because I think that was kind of when I first got it, it wasn't really common, and so people just thought it was dandruff, or the doctors thought it was dandruff. And I would use all the dandruff shampoos, and it would seem like it would just get worse because I think the shampoos kind of just dry your scalp out even more. And then I started just using some aloe vera, and I was using some castor oil, and now I've been using the shea butter. And the shea butter, I can tell, really helps keep my hair and my scalp a lot more healthier. But when I'm in the braids, I notice that I get little patches because I think it's just, you're not brushing your hair, you're not combing your hair. It's just staying stagnant. So I'm wondering if I can put this on those spots and maybe that will help that. That would be nice. We'll see what she says. But isn't she just a lovely spirit? She just has a joy about her that just exudes. Like her whole vibe is just happiness and, just relaxed. And I strive to get to that level. I like when you meet people that just calm you by their presence. Whereas sometimes I feel like mine just amps up because I can be tense. So if I'm tense, then it kind of makes the room tense. I like when someone has the ability to affect a room, but in such a positive and calming way. And I'm trying to get there. I love when she was talking about setting your intentions for when you are saging and making sure that your intentions are pure. And that it made me start thinking like you want intentions pure for yourself. And you also, I want the intentions to be pure for the people that come in my home. And so setting that intention when I'm doing the sage, or I'm smudging with the sage, or I'm smudging with the spray, I think that would be awesome. Yes, ma'am. That's what I use in my scalp as well. Oh, awesome. Okay. I'm going to check this out. That is great. I'm excited for that. I'm going to actually grease my scalp with that tonight because I've been finding a few little patches that are kind of itchy, and mine, they get a little raised. They get like a raised patch. And sometimes it's not like, it's almost a little bit like a sore. It's not just a flake, it's not dandruff. Sometimes it's like a sore on my head. And I can tell like if my hair ever gets pulled too tight, which I started doing my own braids because of that. My scalp would just get pulled too tight, and it'd be what they call it, tension. It's not alopecia because my hair didn't fall out, but tension something where it just kind of aggravates your scalp. So that I'm going to try that with that. I swear, you guys, we are some very beautiful people who know how to make some stuff work, and we know how to take it and flip it, make it something different, and use it for a whole new purpose. And I love that about us. Hopefully maybe I'll try to have her back another time so we can talk to her a little bit more in depth, because she had talked about the crystals, setting your intentions with your crystals, which I didn't know to do that. So I'm glad that she told me that, because I will be doing that right after this. Setting your intentions when you're doing your smudging, make sure you do that. And then now we got some wonderful products to help with my eczema. That's a great day. That's awesome. So if you guys missed it at the beginning, I just want to tell Regina, thank you again so much for coming on today. I apologize that we didn't get to spend more time together, but you were just a joy to have on for the little bit that we got to see. And that says a lot about you. The fact that we didn't even get to see you or hear you that much, but you were able to affect us, at least me, and I was really able to feel you and your energy from just your beautiful face. The way she spoke was just very charging. Is that a good term? Like, she just charges you up in a very nice and smooth way. I just enjoyed you a lot. So I appreciate you for coming. We'll have to try to do this again. And you're more than welcome to come back anytime. But yeah, let's try to figure out a time that maybe, I don't know if it's your house or someplace else that you feel you might have some better reception. Or, we could do we could record together and then play this for them another time. So that could work too, maybe if we try something different. So we'll talk about it. But I appreciate you coming on. You've been a pleasure. Let's see. Oh, she said like you deal with the same thing. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use this in my scalp. That's good to know. Tiff says, I need to rewatch from the beginning. Yeah, she gave us some good information. Unfortunately, the internet or the Wi-Fi was not letting her be great. So it was a little choppy for a bit there. But I think you'll get enough of what she was saying at the beginning that will at least get you started. And I think you'll really like what she has. She has some really good products. And you can tell, first of all, let's talk about the blue. Isn't that not just gorgeous? That blue bottle is everything. This smells very good. It smells very cleansing. Like it smells clean. It smells like, whew. Thanks, Tiff. I appreciate it. Like I was telling them, Deanna mentioned my earrings. My auntie made these for me for Christmas. I'm trying to get her to start her YouTube channel. So, but yes, she made my earrings, and then I put that with this dress I bought from Shein, which I'm going to do a haul soon, so you'll see that too. But yeah, we loved having Regina on. It was wonderful, and I would love to have her back. Okay, so let's go back. Let me make some little house announcements before we get out of here. It's already been an hour, y'all. That's crazy. So Spice, you look so cute. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate you, girl. You've been looking good. I don't know what you've been doing or who been taking your pictures or what, but the beat has been together. The body's looking good. You've been doing it. Y'all always inspire me. You and Deanna, like the way you guys have just been, your glow up this last year and going into this year is like so inspirational for me. I've loved watching it, and I've been taking notes, serious notes. She does have a site. Oh, okay. Let me go back and find it. Or let's see, maybe Tootsie, do you think you could drop me the link one more time? It's also in the description too, just so you know. I used to wear those types of earrings back in high school. I know. I know. It totally took me back to the 90s. It totally took me back to the 90s. I'm surprised. They're a little heavy, but not too bad. Not too bad. But I'm glad too she glued the beads so the beads stay. And they don't slosh around and make that clink, clink, clink sound. But yeah, these totally reminded me of high school days. Okay, so if you guys remember, we have today is exactly 7 days from when Babe comes home. So that means next Wednesday he will be here, the day he will come home officially. So Support Assistant will be on a break next week. I don't think I'll take any more than just that week. But if you don't see me the following week, just know I had some stuff going on. I have both my sprays at Positive Vibe at the Commons Mall in Federal Way and at the Rooted 23 in Seattle. Oh, good. So you're in stores too. Well, I'll make sure I share that information for people that live here. I think pretty much everybody that is in the chat, they're from other states. They're not from Washington. So the live will be postponed for next week. And We Are Live, the other show that I do with Tasha and Tootsie, that still will go on. I won't be there, but Tasha and Tootsie will hold it down. So you guys will make sure you still go over there. And then if you want to join us later today, we're going to be talking about the Gorilla Glue girl. Bless her sweet soul. Oh, my heart breaks for her. And we'll talk about Britney Spears. She just dropped out a new documentary. So we'll be touching on that. And if we have some time, we might play the One Gotta Go game. So feel free to join us this evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. Wait, no, 5 p.m. Pacific. 8 p.m. Eastern, all these time zones. Why do we have to be on different time zones? Just put one time. Mr. Moore, that's the plan. That's the plan. They coming home, make sure you use that. Oh, I know. We will. We definitely will. Spice has left the building only for probably a week. Calm down, guys. Calm down. He'll be going back to work pretty quick after that. So while he's at work, I can come back and kick it with y'all. Suitman Productions, welcome. I don't think I've seen you before, so welcome to the Spice Rack. Good to have you here today. 5 p.m. Pacific. Oh, look at Tootsie. Thank you, Tootsie. 5 p.m. Pacific. Ooh, wrong one. 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. That is for the And We Are Live. So that's later today. It's every Wednesday. So you guys will have a full lineup. And then my girl Tasha, she does her lives on Saturday. She's been doing influencer lives where she interviews some of the content creators. But then she's also going to be coming back and doing her regular lives. So I'm hoping that we have a role. Well, she said she wasn't going to do it on Wednesdays, but between me and Tasha and the rest of y'all, we'll give you plenty of content to keep y'all busy. You're the most diverse comedy producer out. Okay. We'll have to check you out then, Mr. Suit Man. All right. I will definitely do that. Thanks for coming in. I think so. That's it. So I want to show you guys my little clip. So I've been trying, because Tasha, she has inspired me to step up my game. She was like, sis, mind you, she didn't say this out loud, but last week when I saw her live, basically she said, you're not doing enough. You need to step up your game. Stop with this little bitty stuff. You need to come here and come with it, because Tasha came with it. Like, she had the graphics, y'all. She had the tag. She had all the things. So I've been learning and practicing Canva this week because I'm trying to get on Tasha's level. And so I had this little intro. I had this come up for my intro when I came on, but I need to learn how to make it longer and to make it transition. So I'm going to let y'all see it real quick, and then y'all know what I'm talking about. And if you have any tips, y'all can let me know what the tips are. So let me play this for you. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to say bye and let y'all go on your merry way. So this is just really quick, but it's something new. I don't know how to do stuff like this. So this is a big deal for me. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I think I just figured out what it is, Tasha. So on Canva, you can have different pages. And the pages is how you transition. Is that how you did it, Tasha? I know you did, Tasha, but when I work on it, it's so random, and I don't know. Thank you, Soup Man. I'm trying. Listen, Tiff, Tasha out here killing it. You should have seen the graphics she had. They were so good. I was like, oh, okay. I see. Oh, I see you, Spice. You killing it. Tasha's killing. Yes, she's killing it. The music was calming. Thank you. So my plan is, Tiffany, is that I'm gonna have that play right when I go live for like a minute or two, so that I can be sending out the link, and you guys don't have to be looking at me, sending out my link. So I can do that for a minute or two, and just give you something to look at, and then I can come on and just get started. But I need to learn these transitions. Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate the love. Yes, the pages. See, I just saw it when it clicked, because it did that on the little thing. It switched to a different page, and I was like, oh, so you kind of got to make a whole package, and then it'll just keep flipping it. I got you. She is a vampire. I know, Tiffany. I'm trying to, because the one thing everybody does it. We can't help it. You have to send out your link. And it's for some reason, I don't know why Instagram can't just let you, or YouTube or StreamYard, just let you figure out a way to do it and it mass send it out somehow. But you got to go through and send your link. And so you're trying to say hi in the comments, trying to do this, and it just sometimes for me, it's so chaotic for me, and I don't do it very well. So I thought, well, maybe if I have that in the front, it'll give me some time. I'll have that little screen playing, then I can have a rollout of the guest that's coming on with all of their socials, so people can be taking notes and writing things down or going to their channels, and then I can come on and be ready to just go. So while I'm on my little break, my little boo moon, I'm going to work on that and make sure I have that ready, so when I come back and be like, ooh, okay, use your time. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Suitman, I appreciate you. Suitman, look at Canva. They got a free 2-week trial. That's what I'm trying it out on, because if I like it, I'll go ahead and buy the premium. But the premium is how you get the animation, which is what makes everything look a little bit better. So check out Canva. And I think, Tasha, I'm going to have to ask you, because I think it said something like, did you get a referral? So if I can get your referral, then I don't know if that gives you discount or how that works, but after my free trial is up. But like I said, you guys, I appreciate y'all for coming here with me. I am so sorry that it didn't work out better with Miss Regina Marie. But Regina Marie's Divine Treasures, make sure you go check that out, because y'all, you know, it's all about that positive energy. If last year taught you nothing else, the attitude, the energy, all of those things are a must and absolutely important. So make sure you go check her out. Order from her. She's very responsive. If you have questions, she will respond back to you very quickly. You saw how dope she is. She's really nice, really cool, really chill. So I'm sure if you have any questions, she will make sure that she gets that set up for you. And like I said, I will try to have her back either live, or we might do a recording and have her come on and explain these a little bit more in depth. She might even, Regina, if you wanted to, you can just make a little, if you wanted to do a little short video or something like that, I would love to post that, just because I think what you're doing is great. And a lot of people could benefit from that. Yes, and it is professional looking too. I know. See, that's what I'm trying to get. A little bit more professional. You use Animoto. Okay, Sue, man, I've never heard that before. I'm going to have to check that one out. Animoto. I'm going to have to remember this. I'm going to screenshot, take a picture of that so I don't forget, because I want to make sure I use that or check it out. But you guys, I appreciate you so much. Remember, next week it'll be a bye week, so I won't be here, but you can always check us out after this show at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern on And We Are Live. That will be there. If Tasha or Titsy can drop that link, that'd be great. And then also next Wednesday, they'll still have their live without me, but I will be back the following week, hopefully with a little bit more of a package deal when it comes to my intro and things. I would love to have that. And like I said, Tasha's the inspiration behind that. So I love having you guys on, because so many of you, I just watched you on Instagram and you guys are doing such wonderful things that I never even think about doing. So then when I see y'all do it, I'm like, I'm going to do that too. You guys are the cool kids. I'm just trying to catch up. But until next time, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, keep your masks on. We're getting there. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. And I will see you guys next in a couple weeks. And I'll probably have a smile from here to here, and you might see a whole new side, because your girl, you know what? Good things is about to happen. And who knows, I might come back in 2 weeks and be like, and I'm expecting. But until then, y'all, I will see you later. You have a wonderful day, and I'm going to close it out with my little banner. Talk to you guys later. Oop, let me take you off, Tootsie. See, this is how come I get chaotic. That's the link for the show. And now we got to go back here. That's the thing with StreamYard. You need to have things a little bit more easier for us to navigate. I'm just saying. I'm going to just put that out there. All right, guys, no more complaints. I'll see you later. Bye.